Alpha Kilo Juliet, coming with you. Actually, I'm sorry, I rephrase that. Coming to you with another YouTube live stream. I am at Bethpage State Park, United States, 2014. If you are a regular subscriber, you've probably heard me say it a dozen times. I primarily utilize this channel to promote amateur radio and Morse code. But every now and then, my other hobby, which is model aviation, I tend to periodically show off my RC plane or my RC helicopters. And right now I'm at the polo field where I fly at. And I'm with my buddy right now, John. That's John, W2JPM, Whiskey 2. John, Juliet, Papa Mike. All right, he is an extra class, just like myself. And with that being said, like I said, let me just show you the field. This is the polo field. And it's getting a little windy out. It wasn't like this early this morning. I've been here all day. But, so this is one of my planes. This plane is made by Tower Hobbies. And the name of the plane is called the Chaos with a K. It's a 60 size plane. It's got a 500 kV motor spinning a 15x8 prop with a 60 amp ESC, and it runs off a 6S 5000 milliamp hour battery. The helicopter in the background, because I know a lot of you guys, when you see me live streaming from the car, you always see the plane sitting in the back and whatnot. So now you actually get to see what it really looks like in full detail. Now this is one of my planes. I have another plane in the car, which it's more of a plane that you fly with a lot lighter wind. The wind's a little too heavy right now to fly that particular plane, but the plane is called the Crack Yak. And if you go to twistedhobbies.com and look for the Crack Yak Dash 55, that's the model that I have in the car right there. So this is a Tron Dynamic. Now they got two different versions. This one is the regular version. This is just the regular Dynamic. They just came out with the Dynamic Pro, which and theoretically it's the same helicopter, but it has upgraded parts. The pinion gears are better. The main gears are better. The swash plate is more designed for 3D flying. This even though it's a 700, it has a 600 size head on it. So I don't have 700 size blades. I have 691s on here, and I got 107s on the tail. And if you come over here, so right here, I have 3 capacitors that are connected to the aircraft. So what happens is the electronic speed control has a battery eliminating circuit. So once I plug the batteries into the ESC, it puts out 6 volts to the servos. So in the event I run out of battery, this will hold the charge for 2 minutes and allow me to have power to my servo so I can auto rotate and bring it down safe without crashing the helicopter. This is one of them. I got another one in the car. I don't know how many of you are into the RC hobby, or I don't know how many of you that fly RC helicopters, but if you're familiar with the hobby, SAB, which is a company who makes helicopters, they came out with a new model called the Piuma. Now the Piuma in Italian means feather, and it's also a 700. So it's basically a raw 700, but a lot lighter. And it's a really nice helicopter. I haven't set it up yet. Once I set it up, I'll fly that too. I'm probably not going to live stream while I'm flying, even though W2JPM does great videography. The problem is that when I'm flying, you have to move the camera ahead of the aircraft, so as the aircraft is moving, you can keep up with it. And we've tried that a couple of times, and it just never ended up working out. But it's a pretty cool helicopter. I've flown it, I don't know, probably about 50, 60 times now since I got it. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. I wish it was more 3D-ish, but considering what it's capable of, I'll deal with it. This particular plane, I really like it because the receiver that I have in is a Spectrum receiver. I fly only Spectrum, so I got a Spectrum transmitter, receiver, the motor. I got a smart ESC in there. And this has telemetry, actually. So it has a barometer built into the receiver. So when I'm flying, it will tell me real time what my altitude is, which is cool. It'll tell me how hot my ESC is. It'll tell me the RPM of the motor. Yeah, it's got full telemetry. It's really cool. It'll tell me receiver voltage, which is the voltage coming off the ESC going to the receiver, which is usually 6 volts. Unless you got a high voltage servo, and you don't really need anything more than 6 volts. Some servos take 7.4, some take 8. It all depends on the application. But I've flown this plane probably since I've got it, because I didn't build this plane. I bought it from a fellow club member already pre-built. I think he only had 4 flights on it when I got it. It's probably got about 70 flights on it now. But, I figured I'd switch up the live stream a little bit, I know I devote my channel to amateur radio and Morse code, but every now and then I like to break up the monotony and, show something different. So this field is in Bethpage, New York, which is in Nassau County, and that's in Long Island. And for you people that are into golf, you've probably already heard about the Ryder Cup. Well, guess what? That's the park I'm at. You're looking at the course right behind me, but I don't think this is the course that they're going to be playing. They're going to be playing on the course that's to the left of this, because they've been building bleachers and enclosures. Supposedly September 23rd to the 28th is supposed to be when they're doing it. I saw the signs all over the place. But this is the bleachers when they have the polo event, which actually they're going to have one tomorrow. This is where everybody sits. And they got tents and stuff, VIPs and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's a pretty cool field. Right now it's a little windy, but not that bad. It's up and down. And let's see. I haven't been paying attention to the comments. Okay. I can't pronounce your name, but hi. And thanks, Noah, for coming into the stream. I appreciate it. Thanks for the likes. If you want to be a subscriber, just hit the like, subscribe, tap that notification bell for all notifications. Again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but again, primarily this channel is for amateur radio and Morse code. That's 99% of the time when I'm live streaming, that's what you'll see. I just figured, you know what, let me give my subscribers a little something different than just seeing me always on the key or always having a microphone in my hand. And yeah, it's a really nice day. They said it was supposed to rain this afternoon. As you can see, there's really no indication of any rain happening, so I don't know what the hell they're talking about, but being a weatherman is the only job you could have and be wrong and not get fired, so. But if I was working there, I'd probably be the first one to get fired, because I have no filter. I just say what's on my mind. Anyway, I wish my buddy Alex, Whiskey 6 Whiskey was in here. He doesn't fly RC airplanes, but he's actually a private pilot. He has his own actual plane. He's got a Cirrus SR-22, which is a really cool plane. I had the RC version of that plane, and it flew really nice. So anyway, guys, I don't mean to bore you, but I will say 73s for now. And I'm just going to go to flying before the sun goes down. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And I should be live streaming again soon, but I'll probably be at a park doing Parks on the Air. So the next time you see me on the channel, I'll be back to normal with amateur radio and Morse code like the channel's supposed to be. Oh, hey, what's up, Roger? I just saw you get in here, my bad. So yeah, this is one of my planes, Roger. This is the Chaos. ARF means almost ready to fly. And let me see if I can, let me open the inside of it. Come on, hold on. Got to take the canopy off. So this is the inside of it. So the battery end plugs into this. What's up, John? How you doing, brother? I believe this servo is for the rudder and the nose wheel, and this is for the elevator. The ailerons have a servo underneath the wing on each side. And I'm just going to tell you again, Roger, because I don't know if you heard me before. So this is the receiver. So my transmitter talks to this, and then this does the inputs to the servos depending on what I want it to do. But this has a barometer in it, so it tells me real-time altitude. But what's weird is I have the parameters set from 0 feet when I'm on the ground to 400 feet, but it won't tell me my altitude until I get to 400 feet. So if I'm at 400 or I go higher, then it will talk to me. But if I'm below 400 feet, for some reason, I don't know why, it won't tell me anything. That's something I'll have to figure out. Yeah, well, it depends. I mean, like I have jets that, I mean, everything is tight. It's packed in there. You really have no room to move. Yeah, this particular plane and a lot of 3D planes, this is not a 3D plane, but I could do 3D with it. But a lot of 3D planes have a wide fuselage with a lot of leg room to work with. My other plane that's in the car, which I'm not taking out, that is a it's very tight. I mean, I have to strategically place everything. It has to be in a certain spot. Can't be off even a centimeter, otherwise the plane won't fly right. But that's my helicopter, Roger. One of them anyway. I have another one in the car, but it's not flyable yet. I got to set it up. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'm wondering where Alex is. So, like on any real aircraft, you have to have a tail number. So, in the RC hobby, you have to have your name, your phone number, your AMA number, which is Academy of Model Aeronautics Insurance, and you have to have your FAA number. So my FAA number is right here. And that goes on all my helicopters, all my planes, anything I'm flying, I have the same number. And it's pretty cool, actually. You know, I've been doing this hobby since I'm 18. So I'm 51 now. Yeah, I've been doing it a long time. And it's a very expensive hobby, just like amateur radio. Just that you're flying and you're not on the radio, but it's just as expensive, if not more. But it's like any hobby. If you enjoy what you do, the money shouldn't matter. So that's how I look at it. But I'll see you in the Discord later tonight if you're going to be there. And if you get in touch with Alex or you talk to him, tell him to check out the live stream. But anyway, I'm going to go fly, guys, while the going is good before the wind gets crazier. So on behalf of myself, N2AKJ, and W2JPM, which is waving to the camera, I will say 73s to everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend, and hope all is well, and have a great rest of your night. And I'll talk to you on the next one. 73s, everyone, and N2AKJ will be clear, 7-3.